Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Priya Salary Dev. I'm Priya Salary and this is a brand new Swift and SwiftUI tutorial. So I've been searching on the internet last night and I was encountered to that cryptocurrency price listing mobile app, and this is a good challenge for us to do an app for cryptocurrency price listing app. And what you'll practice consuming external API that's good for us and building simple user interfaces. These skills make up the foundation for any mobile app developer to build apps and basic network functionality and a functional user interface. So we are going to build this application, cryptocurrency price listing app. With me, this is good practice for the beginners. This difficulty is set to easy, so this is an easy and beginner friendly tutorial. So as we saw in this picture, we are going to build this simple app that we will use the CoinLore.com API. So this is the API, and let me just open the Postman here. This is a Postman. So let me just get this. So this is our tutorial we're gonna build. So let me just see. You will be using tickers, all coins endpoint for the CoinLore API. So let me just hit the request to this one. So let me just see. This is our data here, and as you see here, we can limit this, so with start and limit. So we want to add I think 10. Let me just see. 10. I don't know, we can use all of these or we can use 10. We just simply use 10, top 10. So depending on your experience, this project might be take between 10 to 15 hours. So we're gonna build this in less than an hour. So don't worry about that. So let me just say start from 0 and limit 10, and let me just send it. And here we have 10. We have the 10. So this is our API, this is our app that we're gonna build, a new challenge for us. So let me just open a new project here. Let me just open a new project in the Xcode. So new project, let me just drag it to here, and this is it. So cryptocurrency listing app here. Make sure that the interface is set to SwiftUI and the language is set to Swift, and don't include the test. So next and create. So we're gonna use MVVM architecture for this app. That stands for a model that represents our data, a view model that represents our logic and the bridge between our model and the view, and a view for the app interface here. So let me just create a new group here in our root directory, create new group, and this is our model. So in our model, we have a new Swift file. Let me just see model. So in our model, we have a new Swift file here, and we say cryptocurrency for the name, and here we import foundation. So as you see in the Postman, let me just see, we have a data here, and in the root and in info, and then we have our tokens or cryptocurrency data. So for the first one, so top level structure would be struct API response for that, and this is a decodable type, and we have a like data an array of cryptocurrency, and we have a let info API info. Yep, that's it. So let me just create the cryptocurrency struct and the API info. So we have to say individual cryptocurrency data here. We have a struct, and we have cryptocurrency, and this is decodable and identifiable and hashable. Yep, that's it. So let me just copy and paste these ones. So here we have an ID. We create this struct: ID, symbol, name ID, rank, price USD, and so on and so forth. So completely that. MS supply, that's the last. Let me just see. MS supply, yep, that's the last. And after that, we have the information about the API response. So struct API info, and this is the decodable. And we have let coins num and type of int, and let time type int. Yep, that's it. That's our model. So hit the pause and type all these, but don't worry about the code. I will put a link in the description to my GitHub repository for this project. So check the description also. And yep, that's it. So we have a new group here. Yep. We have a new group. And here we have to say view model. And say we have to Swift files, so cryptocurrency view model. So in our view model, we have to fetch the API and get the data from the API here. So our logic is behind that. So we have the crypto view model, and here we have to say class cryptocurrency view model, and it's confirmed to observable objects. So here we have 3 published variables. So add published variable of tokens or cryptocurrencies equal to an array, type of an array of cryptocurrency, and it is from now it is equal to an empty array. So add published variable is loading equal to false. Yep, and add published variable error message type of string, and this is an optional string. Here we go, and here we have private let URL string equal to, let me just grab our URL here. This is the one that we tested. And here it goes. So here we have func fetch data for fetching our the API response. So we have guard let equal to URL guard let URL equal to URL and the string, and the string would be URL string. And else we have to error message equal to invalid URL, and then we have to return it. So this is it. So here we have to say is loading equal to true. Then we have let task equal to URL session and dot share. Let me just see what is happening. Yep, capital S. So that's shared URL session. Yep, URL dot shared the data task. That's data task with URL that we defined it earlier. So here we have an array of Vic self data response, and here we have an error in, let me just in. So here we have dispatch queue, that main that async, and for the code we have self dot handle response. Let me just first create our handle response here. So private func here after the fetch data scope. So here we have private function. We set the private for the privacy and for the security for that, because as you can see, the fetch data is not private. You can access to it, but you cannot access the private func outside this scope, the view model scope. So this is for the security. So we have handle response, and here we have data, type data, and it's an optional. So response equal to URL response, and it's also an optional. So an error, optional. Here it goes. And let me just finish this one. Self dot handle response, and for data we pass data, and then for response we pass response, and for error we have pass an error. And so here after that we have the task dot resume. Here we go, and for our handle response we have to set is loading to false, and then if let error equal to error, then we have the error message equal to failed to fetch data. And here we have a string manipulation here. Error, let me just error dot localize description, and here we have to return it. So here we have garblet HTTP response equal to response as HTTP URL response, this one, and HTTP response dot status code equal to 200, else you have to return it. So you have an error message here first, error message equal to error invalid response from server, and you have to return it. So this is it, and after that we have another garblet data equal to data, else we have an error message here, error message equal to error no data received, and we have to return it, and here we have to say decode data, and the data. So we pass data. So again, a private function here named decode data, and it gets the data here. So in our decode data, we have to do let decoder equal to JSON decoder here, and let decoder decode get data equal to try decoder dot decode API response from data, and API response dot self. Yep. And here we have the cryptocurrencies equal to decoded data dot data, and then we have to catch it here, catch error message equal to error failed to decode data. Yep, that's it. That's our view model. So this is the cleanest way that you can decode an API response. For this case, this API, CoinLore API here. So this is it, and we're gonna hit to the our content view and our views here. So let me just see, and yep, hit to the content view. So first of all, we have to define our view model here. So add state object, private variable of view model equal to cryptocurrency view model here. Yep, that's a new view model here. We initiate that. So here I could design a little more, so let me just get rid of this, and we have a Z stack here, and here on appear we call our API. So here view model dot fetch data. So this is it, and here after our body variable, we have private variable for background gradient here. So this is touch on view here, and we have a linear gradient, and we have gradient and gradient colors. So first color will be got black, and the second one we have color. For the red, we have 67 divided by 255, and for the green and blue also that, and start point would be the top, and the end point would be the bottom. So let me just add that background gradient here. Yep, this is it. So here we have to say that ignore safe area. Beautiful. And here let me just, so here we define is loading here. So if when it is equal to true, it published to our view, and the view receive a change in our is loading variable. So we have to say if view model dot is loading, then we have to say text, just a simple loading here. So loading dot, and the foreground style will be the white here, and the font will be the large type. So here it goes. You can see at a glance here. And for the else, we have the content. Let me just create our content variable. So variable content, some view, and here it goes. We have a view tag here, and dot foreground style dot white. So here we have a header. So we have the private variable header, and some view again, some view. We have the text, For our text, we have to say top 10 cryptocurrencies here, and that font would be that title, and the font weight that's semi-bold, and here we have the header. Let me just see. Yep, top 10 cryptocurrencies here. So after that, we have the column titles, private, variable, column titles, and again some view. So here you have HSAC. Let me just add it to this one column. Column titles, and yep, here we have private, variable for private function for our column title, and it takes a text as a string type, and then an alignment, and this is the alignment type. And it returns some view for us. Here it goes, and we have text, and then we have font, would be the call out, and font weight would be that light, and the foreground style would be that secondary, and that frame. Max width would be that infinity, and alignment would be alignment. Here it goes, and we have the column titles. Title for the text, we have the name, and for the alignment would be leading. And here column, again column titles. Title would be single, and that center. And column title, and would be price, and that trade. Yep, here it goes. And after that, we have that padding here. So let me just see. Great. So here after that, we have a crypto list. So make this one variable, private variable, crypto list here, type of some view again, and we have a scroll view, and here we have for each loop through the view model, the cryptocurrencies, and the ID would be .id, and then currency in, and here we have crypto row and currency. So let me just create this struct here. So struct crypto row, and type of view, and here we have HSAC here. So let me just pass the currency, and this is a cryptocurrency type. So here we have the crypto row, and the currency would be currency. So in our HSAC, first of all, we have the name. So let me just create our name variable. So private variable name, some view, and we have a text here, currency name, and we have the font call out, and the font weight will be the medium. That's medium, yep. And we have a frame here, we have to frame it. Max width will be like infinity, and alignment will be wedding, and here let me just add it to this one. So we have the name here. What's going on? This is not going to, and I don't know, let me just see. We have to add a crypto list here. So crypto list, yep, I think we are good to go. Yep, here we have 10, these 10 cryptocurrency here that just load for us. So name and the symbol. So symbol, so again, private variable symbol, type some new, and here we have a text for currency dot symbol, and then we have the font will be dot caption. Let me just add it to this one, symbol, yep, dot caption. Here it goes, and the font weight will be dot light, and here we have to frame it. Max weight will be dot infinity, and alignment will be dot leading also. So let me see. Yep, that's it. And here after that we have a price. We have to say private variable price, and this is some view. And yep. We have a text. So here dollar, and this is the currency dot price USD. Let me just add it to this one, price, and the font will be dot footnotes, and here we have the font weight medium. So here it goes. And then we have to, let me see that. For this edges side, we have the padding of 8. Yep. And we have to frame it. And we have to say height 70. And we have the overlay here. And in our overlay, we have a rounded rectangle, and we have corner radius of 10. And here we have the stroke, and for the stroke, we have dot secondary, dot opacity 0.5, and the line width will be 0.5. And after that, we have dot padding, and we have dot horizontal, and 12. So this is it. Here we have our app, but we have something to do. As you can see in the picture, it has an icon for this one. So if we want to add the 10 PNG or image file to our project, it's gonna take a while, and we don't have much time for that. And after that, if the top 10 list is changed, our app does not working very well. So we don't want to add the PNG icon for the cryptocurrency into our project, because this is not a good approach for that. So the good approach for that is that we can search for an API. So we have a cryptocurrency, yep, symbol image API. So this is it, I think, or no, this is it, yep. So as you can see, if you reach to this one and say the symbol, here is BTC, it's going to fetch the BTC icon. If I say the Ethereum ETH, yep, the Ethereum, we have the Ethereum. So here we have to add our icon here. So here we have the private variable icon, and we're gonna fetch it from the API. So because this is not a JSON code and this is just a simple PNG file, we can use async image. So here we have view, and here let me just see async image, and here we have a URL. So this is a URL, and we have a string for it. So string. So here our URL. As an engineer, you have to think and solve a problem carefully and see the other problems in the future. So this is gonna work for a while. So here we have this one. So for the symbol, we have the symbol from the API. So let me just grab it. So currency, that symbol. As you can see, the symbols are in capitalized. So if I say here BTC, no image available. So if you say BTC, sorry about that. Yep. That's it. So we have to lowercase it. So this is lowercase. And here we have to say image in, and here image dot resizable. Yep. Let me just see image resizable. And then here we have a placeholder for it. And for our placeholder, we have to say just simply currency, that symbol. And let me just add it to this one, as you can see, so icon here. So it fetched for us, and it's a little big here, so we have to frame it. Not frame. And here we have width 24 and height of 24. So this is it. So let me just see scale to fit. Yep, this is good. So as you see in the app, here, let me just zoom in a little bit. Where it goes. Yep. The staked Ethereum does not have image, so this is not a good approach, I think, but this is good enough for this tutorial. So this is our app completed, I think. Let me just see. We have to add some different things to it, but let me just see what is going on with symbols.center. Nope. Completing. Yep. Name, that's good. Column titles and foreground color white. And here we are padding. Yep. The row. And yep. 12 icon. So let me just open this one. So for an extra challenge, rank of the cryptocurrency and percentage change in the last 7 days. So we're gonna add these two, and we're gonna end this tutorial with these two. So first of all, the rank is so easy. So let me just create a rank here. So private variable rank and some view here. So for a rank, we have a text, and here we have hashtag, and we have currency dot rank, and let me just add it to our hashtag. So rank. Yep, here we have it. So here dot font weight would be dot light, and the font would be dot caption. Yep, here we go. And a price and change. So we're gonna change the price here to a VS tag. So let me just add a VS tag here to it. And this is, we're gonna refactor that. So rename. And for that, we have to say price and change. So this is good. And here we have to add something to our model here. So we have a computed variable as the is percentage change 7-day positive or not. So this is a Boolean type. So if let's percentage change 7-day, and this is a double equal to double of percent change 7-day, return percent change greater than zeros, else return false. So this is good. So let me just let me see. So this is this percentage change in 7 days. It goes back on a string. Because of that, we're gonna be used the double convention here. So if the double here greater than 0, so this is a positive, or if not, this is a negative. So here we're gonna use it as it goes. So in our content view, we have an HS tag after that. In our HS tag, we have image system name. So here we have currency that is percentage change 7 days positive. Then it would be dot green, would be dot would be arrow up, else would be arrow dot down. And here we have that resizable, and scale to fit, and you have to frame it. It's 8 pixel and height 8. And after that, we have a text for the percentage here. So here we have the currency, that percentage change 7 days, and then we have the percent symbol here. Yep, good to go. We have the font dot caption 2, and font weight would be dot white. And after that, we have the foreground style, and here we have the currency does if percentage change. So if is positive, we're gonna take it a grain, else would be that red. So this is good. And here we have the padding that's vertical, and we have to frame it. Max width would be that infinity, and alignment would be that frame. So this is good as good. Yep, good to go. We have our app here. We use 2 APIs to fetch cryptocurrency data top 10 cryptocurrencies data, and the second one for the icons for the cryptocurrency. This is good, and let me just run it in my simulator. In the meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe my channel, Curiosity Dev. Hit the like button and share this video with your friends. If you have any comments, if you have any opinion, if you have any question, please feel free to write me down in the comment section. I will answer it as soon as possible. So this is it. I think this is installing on my simulator, I think. Yep. This is it. And here we have to first see loading and then the cryptocurrency list. So we're gonna wait a while. To see if it's working or not. I think it's working. We're fine. Come on. Yep, working just fine. Yep, we can see in the 7 days the Bitcoin price is up to 7.2% up, and your USD coin is down, and so on and so forth. So this is a good tutorial. Let me just rerun if it's all loading or not. Yep, we have the loading also there. Nice. So this is our tutorial. We fetch external API for the coin data, and we fetch the cryptocurrency icon from an API with async image, and we're gonna we fetch this data and show it in our view using MVVM architecture in Swift and SwiftUI. So this is a good tutorial. So much to learn. Don't forget to subscribe me. Check the description for the GitHub repository for this project. And yep, that's all. Until the next tutorial, be safe and practice until you make it. So